Hello everyone, Regnilla here with another Monster Hunter Freedom Unite video. Last time we gathered some Kizu whelps, and now today I'm thinking about doing something a bit more serious and take on the Damio Hermitar. So we're going to be taking on crabs, and not the STD kind, which considering this desert giant, then I think dealing with STDs is a little bit simpler. Oh god. I'm not a big fan of the giant hermit crab, but I believe it's also a key quest and it's a new monster, so just kinda have to take it on, you know. And it's literally what it sounds like. It's a giant hermit crab wearing a dead monoblos skull. It's pretty, I'd say cool, but then again, ugh. This guy and then its cousin, the Shogun Cenotar, are just some of the worst monsters, and I just don't like fighting them at all. Now, I'm not sure what area to find this monster in. I'm thinking it's Area 7, so I'm going to go there first. And I'm not going to be using my cool drinks just yet, since I don't need to spend long periods of time in the big desert area. I'm also going to get my paintballs ready, and hopefully I don't miss, because that was really awkward. Okay, he's not here, so there's a good chance that he's going to be in Area 5. So that's where I'm going to go next. It's either that or he's going to be in Area 9, which heaven forbid. I think that's actually where he goes to rest. I don't fight the Damio Cenotar or Damio Hermitar that much, so it's I'm a little bit in, I kind of want to say unfamiliar territory, but I fought this guy at least 7 times, something like that. And now my brain is leaving my skull, and I want to get it back, but there's also a nice tasty beer right next to me. Oh my god, it was in this area. So this is the sort of thing that we have to deal with. A giant horn just being rammed right out of the ground. It's scary. Okay, now it's time to fight. So basically this monster fights like a hermit crab. Oh god. And okay, that's not fighting like a hermit crab. That's doing some weird stuff right there. So it likes to push and likes to hit you with claws, but it can also move around and jump. Pretty, it's surprisingly mobile. So I'm going to focus more on the legs than anything else because it's also a surprisingly easy monster to trip. And that's also a move that you have to be aware, oh god, worried about. So it will use water, especially when it's in rage mode, and it can also move while shooting water. There's oh god. And there's also an example of bad hitboxes. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I was a little ways away there. This guy can be hit with a sonic bomb, but only when he starts going into defense mode. And he literally shields himself. So that's kind of your cue. Oh, this is what I hate most. So you'd think that because he's an underground monster, it'd be easier to use a sonic bomb then, but no, apparently not. And usually he rams in multiple locations. So it's, oh god. Okay, this is when you can use a sonic bomb. Also, if your cat uses bombs, that will also create the desired effect, like a sonic bomb. And when this guy starts getting weak, you will see purple bubbles in its mouth. And when he starts getting mad, which I think now actually, he will start foaming at the mouth. Think of a Krabby from Pokemon. It's probably one of the best examples. Wait, did I hit this guy with a paintball yet? Okay, yes I did. Yes, he is very mad right now. Oh god. You don't want to get behind him. And that's why. So usually attacking from the side's a pretty good option, but he does have kind of a counterattack for that. Okay. I just want him to trip. And speaking of tripping, he's pretty good at making your character trip, so be careful. And a lot of chip damage too. That's what he shares in common with a Shogun Scimitar, is that they're very good at not only tripping you, but causing damage to you without making you trip. Okay, what is he doing? Alright, Area 5. And my cat's back into action. I also equipped Cartia with an ability called Health Flute, so sometimes, if she's feeling like it, she can heal me a little bit. Oh, and there is a shiny object that's just right over yonder. And I'm going to try to go for that without the Daimyo hurting me. Oh god. Jump! Okay, I did that for a reason. Usually you don't want to go out of your way to grab stuff, especially when there's a monster that's looking right at you. But they're really good for farming points, and man, I highly suggest upgrading the farm whenever you can. You get those account items, and it's very good for just racking up points. I'm not sure how much this pearl will give me, but it might be a good amount since this is a boss that still has a whack hitbox. And I don't know what happened to my frame rate, it just kind of dropped. Breakable parts on this guy. Both his claws can be broken, and also the horn of the Diablo skull, or Monoblow skull, that's what he's wearing, can be broken as well. Oh wow, I'm not sure if he's weak yet. Just note with the Monoblow skull, he is, if he has that skull broken, I believe he goes out and gets a new one. Personally, I've never bothered breaking the skull before, because, well, I don't like fighting these guys. I am really not sure what this guy is doing. Oh, he is weak, that's for sure. You can barely see the bubbles. And there we go. Now, he is weak to electricity, so that's one of the reasons why I'm using the Eager Cleaver for this. But if it's your first time fighting the Daimyo Hermitar, it could take you anywhere between the neighborhood of 15 to 25 minutes, I'd say. But bring plenty of potions with you, because, wow, getting crabs is not fun, like, at all. Just, ugh. And also, make sure you have better armor, because even with this armor, and in fact, I've actually upgraded with armor spheres with this armor set already, but he's still able to do a significant amount of damage. But yeah, that was Daimyo Hermitar, and thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're interested in any of my other content, be sure to click on the annotations that will be featured at the end of this video, and I will see you again next time.